Here's Bryant. Oh, and he sinks it and fouled on the play. Oh, the soft touch inside. Here's Kobe, and he buries the three. Lakers with momentum. Here is Kobe Bryant. Let's see what he does. Good. Kobe with a hand in his face.
Oh, my goodness. Duncan with tremendous defense, and he still hits it.
Just listen to this crowd. Bryant attacking inside around Tim Duncan.
Another amazing performance tonight. He's the most skilled and determined player in the world right now.
It's a matchup between two franchises that have combined to win 7 of the last 9 NBA championships. It's Kobe Bryant against Tim Duncan. Phil Jackson against Greg Popovich. The Lakers and Spurs add to their historic Western Conference rivalry with a trip to the finals on the line. Things you can find a lot of in this beautiful city of Los Angeles. Oh, you can feel the playoff electricity here inside Staples Center in downtown LA. And now let's hand it over. Welcome to beautiful Southern California as the Los Angeles Lakers look to punch their ticket to the NBA Finals by taking on the defending champions San Antonio Spurs. Hi everyone, with Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Clark, this series has renewed the rivalry of the decade for sure.
No doubt about it, Kevin. This is now the 6th playoff series between the Lakers and Spurs since '99. And while LA is on the verge of taking a 4-2 advantage in those matchups, the Spurs have won 4 titles in that span compared to the Lakers 3. Excellence on both sides.
Yeah, Clark, a lot of great basketball. And of course, Mike, at the center of this rivalry are the stars, Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan. Mike, what have you seen from them?
Well, Kobe has been the best player in this series so far. I don't think anyone would argue with that. He's played with great intensity on both ends and looks hungrier than ever to get back to the finals. And on the other side, Tim Duncan is coming off a championship, but the Spurs need him to be better if they want to get back in this series.
Right now, let's check the starting lineups for the San Antonio Spurs. They've got Tim Duncan up front with Bruce Bowen and Fabricio Oberto, and Tony Parker along with Michael Finley at the guard spots. And for the Lakers, it's league MVP Kobe Bryant paired with Derek Fisher in the backcourt. Up front, Lamar Odom and Radmanovich at the forward spots. And the terrific Pau Gasol manning the middle.
LA now leads this series 3-1, but they started it off in dramatic fashion. In Game 1, they trailed 65-45 midway through the third quarter, and then Kobe Bryant erupted, scoring 25 second-half points and rallying the Lakers to a win.
Right now, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who has some news on the controversial ending to Game 4. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, after reviewing the final play of Game 4, the NBA admitted a foul should have been called on Derek Fisher. Now, it was not in the act of shooting, but the Lakers were over the foul limit, so a foul still would have sent Brent Berry, the Spurs small forward, to the line with a chance to tie the game. When Spurs coach Greg Popovich was asked about the play, he said it wasn't a foul. I think it was a proper no call from what I saw. Guys?
Yeah, David, he may be right, and thank you for that report. Mike, Spurs fans might be upset, but it sounds like the coaches and the players aren't dwelling on the no call.
Yeah, they understand that play was not where the game was lost, and they don't have time to focus on the past.
So, Clark, in the Lakers' 3 wins this series, they've only allowed 82 points per game, holding San Antonio to only 38% shooting. They're playing suffocating defense.
Kevin, to me, the Lakers have just looked like the better team. I mean, in large part because they've been able to play with that sustained and focused energy. The Spurs, on the other hand, have shown their age a bit. often looking worn down by the end of these games.
The spacing that Finley creates is so important to this team. When the three-point shot is falling for him, it opens up the floor for the rest of his teammates.
And clearly, Kobe's looking, coach, to build off the momentum of that 28-point, 10-rebound Game 4.
Well, the Spurs are going to have their hands full once again. No one has been able to hold them below 22 points in these playoffs.
Pass to Fisher. Now here's Odom. Out to Kobe. 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. They get the rebound. Gasol. Bryant, that's a two-pointer. Good, and the assist that time by Gasol.
The floor awareness Gasol has is special. A solid distributor at his position.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And the Lakers with some changes. Walton's checked in for Odom. Vujacic comes in for Edmanovich. And it's Farmar in for Derek Fisher. San Antonio also making some changes. Thomas checked in for Oberto. Barry comes in for Bowen. And Ginobili subbed in for Michael Finley. And that one's good. Parker's got 7 points. Mike, we knew the Spurs had a grueling second-round matchup against New Orleans. That was decided, as we know, in 7 games.
Chris Paul was magnificent in that series, averaging over 23 points and 10 assists. But the Spurs managed to win the last 2 games of the series behind some incredible offensive performances from Manu Ginobili.
Barry misses.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Steps back and fires. Again, the Lakers.
The defense was certainly a little tardy in reacting to the step back there.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. From the inbound, and there it is for him.
That's how they drew it up. Great look off the inbounds play to get the score.
Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Well, that's just a demonstration of terrific ball skills from Kobe. Avoided the defender and gets it to fall inside.
Here's Barry. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's the end of the first with a tie game here, and already these offenses are clicking. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Los Angeles, where the Lakers look to close out the defending champion San Antonio Spurs. Mike, of course, earlier this month, Kobe Bryant was awarded his first NBA MVP with averages of 28 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals a game, while taking his team, the Lakers, to the top seed in the Western Conference.
And it feels somewhat overdue. He's arguably been the best player in the world for a few years now, and this wasn't even his best statistical season.
One of the things Ginobili does really well is finish through contact. In fact, he seeks it out. He likes the physicality, just bouncing off whatever defenders are in his way. Impressive. Another lead change. Back and forth we go as neither team willing to back down after a bucket.
And no matter which side you are cheering for, these are the games you love. Both teams fighting every step of the way.
Parker passes to Duncan. And Gasol sends it back.
Using his length on defense, loves seeing Gasol throw his weight around on this end.
Bryant already in double figures here, Mike. He could be in for another huge night.
He has that look in his eye. He doesn't want this series to go back to San Antonio. He wants to end it tonight.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
And Odom's got the ball here for Los Angeles. And it's Bryant missing.
And that's a strong defensive effort to force the miss, especially against someone of his caliber.
And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist in this one.
Tony Parker makes it look easy dropping those dimes like that. He seems to be one step ahead of the defense all the time.
And he gets it to go.
It can be a simple game. Work it down low, watch the points go up on the scoreboard.
So it's the Spurs now. Mike, in the battle between these two MVPs, Kobe Bryant has had the clear advantage.
Tim Duncan just hasn't had the same impact for the Spurs. And that's been the difference in this game.
And, Coach, the versatility of Lamar Odom is so important to this Lakers team.
He's their point forward and does a little of everything for this team. A true utility guy. And with Powell here, there's less scoring pressure on his shoulders.
Ginobili misses. The Lakers in the lead. Bryant in the post. He's covered by Ginobili. Fisher dishes to Bryant. Over Ginobili. Again, Los Angeles.
Boy, right now, Kobe's turned that grease on the stove up, folks. He is on fire. Keep getting in the ball, please.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Boy, they've been staggered right now, reeling. So good idea to use the TO.
A chance to refocus your team. Try to respond with your own run, perhaps.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Walton's checked in for Odom. Vujicic comes in for Edmanovich. And it's Farmar in for Fisher. San Antonio also making some changes. Fabricio Oberto, he's checked in for Thomas. And Barry subbed in for Manu Ginobili. Clark for Powell. That's now the 34th consecutive game that Kobe has reached at least 20 points. His streak dates all the way back to March 9. Pass to Bowen. Duncan with it. Here's Barry. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Kobe. Oh, strong move by Kobe.
Kobe locked in right now. The Spurs need to get the ball out of his hands and force somebody else to beat him before it's too late.
Parker, right side. Shot clock at 5. Out left to the wing. Bowen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. After averaging 20 points on 57% shooting, Clark, in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, Pau Gasol's production has dipped here against the Spurs. His average is down to 13 points.
Well, the presence of Tim Duncan, one of the all-time great defenders, certainly correlates to Gasol's numbers dropping. Phil Jackson has expressed that he wants to see Gasol be more aggressive and going up stronger inside.
Parker kicks to Duncan. Rebound the Lakers.
He did everything in his power to make that a difficult shot.
Yeah, great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
That'll do it for the first half. The Lakers on top, up by 8. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
22. Kevin, thank you. With the Spurs, Bruce Bowen. Bruce, the focus for you, obviously, is Kobe Bryant. How do you defend him in the second half?
Who knows? I mean, I can't read the future, so I'm going to do my best to try to get a hand up on every shot and understand that if he hits some, he's an MVP, and if not, I'm sure I'll hear things from you guys.
You are absolutely correct, Bruce. Thanks very much. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And a look at the beautiful LA coastline. The sun is set, and we're ready for the start of the third quarter. Welcome back to the second half. It's Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals here in LA. The Spurs trying to force a Game 6 against the hometown Lakers. Coach, back in December, Kobe Bryant became the youngest player in NBA history to reach 20,000 points at the age of just over 29 years old, beating out former record holder Wilt Chamberlain by just 12 days.
And Kobe just keeps adding to the list. He was already the youngest player to score 10,000 through 19,000 career points. That is until 23-year-old LeBron James surpassed him as the youngest to score 10,000.
Working his way inside for a high percentage look there. Nicely done.
A bumpy start to a new half for this D, though. They kind of gave that up.
Fisher, the pass to Kobe. Kobe Bryant So good at finishing through contact. Here we go, Mike. Once again, Kobe Bryant putting on a clinic.
And Kobe has been doing this throughout the entire postseason, just torturing opposing defenses with his offensive mastery.
Lakers leading by 10. And there's the pass to Radmanovic. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Bowen, defended by Odom. Bowen, good. Bowen's got his first points of the night.
Look at the determination from Bowen, fully committed to his selection.
Bryant looking around. Feeds to Gasol. Passes it to Radmanovic. Off target from three-point range.
Defense got all kinds of fortunate right there. Usually he takes full advantage of that situation.
I'm sure he'll take another shot at it if they keep giving him openings. The Lakers have been dominant here at home, going 7-0 so far in these playoffs, and their last home loss was actually 2 full months ago at the hands of the Memphis Grizzlies.
And, you know, Mike, their playoff success at home goes back nearly a decade. Since moving to the Staples Center in 1999, the Lakers have gone 50-10 at home in the postseason. That is about an 83% winning clip.
They grab their own miss. The shot's good from Gasol.
Great nose for the basketball. Gasol establishing nice position and making good on the second chance.
Parker kicks to Finley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 6 assists here tonight.
He has a particular set of skills, and they're very fun to watch.
Now we've got the great David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, the Lakers, of course, sent shockwaves around the league in February when they made a franchise-altering trade with Memphis for Pau Gasol. Now, many have criticized the Grizzlies for the trade package they received in return, which included Pau's younger brother, Mark. Spurs coach Greg Popovich was especially critical, saying what they did in Memphis is beyond comprehension. There should be a trade committee that can scratch all trades that make no sense. I just wish I'd been on a trade committee that oversees NBA trades. I'd like to elect myself to that committee. I would have voted no to the LA trade. Guys, it's easy to see why Pop is not a fan of this trade.
You're right, David. Thank you very much. I'm sure the last thing Popovich wanted to see was Kobe Bryant Clark paired with another all-star big man.
Not only Popovich, but the rest of the league, Kevin.
A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Turioff, he's checked in for Gasol. Walton comes in for Odom. Vujacic is checked in for Radmanovic. And it's Farmar in for Derek Fisher. San Antonio also making some changes. Thomas checked in for Oberto. Barry comes in for Bowen. And it's Ginobili in for Finley. Kobe Bryant, Mike, seems to be on a mission this year after winning league MVP. He's now hoping to capture another NBA title.
And then he'll be playing for a gold medal in the summer. The only other player to complete all 3 of those feats in the same year is Michael Jordan. This could be a legendary year for Kobe.
Gritty stuff inside from Ginobili, making the defense make a play.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Ginobili. And he can't hit the second.
You know, one of the things I love about Ginobili is the flair and flavor that he plays the game with. It's a combination of his passion and his creativity which make him unique.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Good on the bucket.
And he could have gone straight up with it. But by fading away, this gave him more separation and allowed him security to drain it.
High arcing shot.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity. And we are back for the fourth quarter action here in Southern California, where Kobe Bryant and the Lakers look to punch their ticket to the NBA Finals. Here is Parker. Kobe Bryant has put together, Mike, another excellent performance right before us.
And the Lakers are just getting more out of their superstar. Bryant is outperforming Tim Duncan.
Well, Coach, the Spurs have been a model of consistency, not just in the NBA, but in all of sports.
That's right. They had their 9th consecutive 50-win season after going 56-26. They've won 4 titles in the last 9 years and 3 in the last 5. Their organization deserves a lot of praise.
The Lakers making a switch here. Radmanovich is checked in, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Derek Fisher.
Parker's a point guard who always probes and keeps constant pressure on the defense and finds the weaknesses and then exploits them.
And that one misses.
Mike, this is becoming routine. Kobe Bryant with another exceptional performance here again tonight.
Even with the defense focused on him, he's been impossible to stop. Bryant is in complete control of this game.
Tony Parker, the Frenchman, is so exciting as a basketball player. I think it's because of his speed. He has blinding speed and excellent change of pace, too.
Bryant against Ginobili. 5 on the clock. Yep, that one goes. Kobe's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
Boy, we know the mid-range game is a big part of Kobe's arsenal. So smart and crafty at finding those openings to capitalize from there. Using his speed advantage there to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Fisher, the pass to Odom. Lob pass to Bryant. Radmanovich dishes to Gasol. Kobe with it.
Launches from deep.
Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
And we know that the core of Duncan, Parker, and Ginobili will be back next year for the Spurs. But, Mike, they've got some tough decisions to make when it comes to filling out the rest of the roster.
Michael Finley, Robert Horry, and Kurt Thomas are all going to be free agents. Plus, Brent Barry could opt out of his contract. Those guys are all 35 or older. So it'll be interesting to see if the Spurs bring any of them back.
And Bryant gets it to go.
As they keep expanding this lead, keep feeding him the ball.
He's having a great shooting night, so yeah, I'd say getting him the rock is a great game plan.
Ginobili lays it up and banks it in.
When he gets that close to the rack, Ginobili not going to hold anything back.
And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles.
Oh, Odom in position.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
When they serve it up for Odom like this, you know what's coming. A throwdown with power.
Duncan finds Parker. Back to Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
This is the creativity he brings to this offense. Fantastic at involving his teammates with his passing.
Kobe's on fire. Torching one of the best defenses in the NBA.
Watch out now. Bryant loves to attack the rack like that, throwing it down.
Duncan, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
And the Lakers call time here.
Fabricio Oberto, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Finley comes in for Ginobili. Mike, they should just be taking their time right now, am I right?
Absolutely, Kevin. The clock is their friend right now.
Pass to Bryant.
We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Odom, no good.
His defensive talent, what a gift for his squad.
Yeah, you see the effort, you see the range. He prides himself in his ability to shut people down.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 9 in the bucket from Duncan. Bryant in the post. He's guarded by Finley.
There's no backing down when it comes to Kobe. He'll take on anybody on the perimeter or in the paint.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
The thing I love the most about Kobe, his will. Bryant plays with a fire that is unmatched. You add that to his talent, You have an incredible basketball player.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Duncan. Over Odom. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Parker. 12 points for Tim Duncan.
Shots continue to fall for Duncan. You can tell he's in the zone and having little trouble finding ways to attack the basket.
Fisher, the pass to Kobe. Another for Kobe. He's getting close to his playoff career high. 50 against the Suns back in 06. Parker passes to Bowen. Parker outside. Now the pass to Bowen. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Bowen letting it go in a hurry.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Bryant. Uh-oh, 46 points.
This run, it's a haymaker, a knockout punch.
I think this run has sealed the game. Guys, where are we going to dinner?
Wing shot on the way. Got it. 14 points for him in the quarter.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up.
Oh, they are the new Western Conference champions. The Los Angeles Lakers are headed back to the NBA Finals for the first time since 2004 after taking down the defending champion Spurs in 5 games.
And we know how much this means for Kobe to get back to the finals. And to do it against Tim Duncan and an organization like the Spurs makes this an even greater accomplishment.
We all heard, Clark, the questions and doubts about Bryant. But this playoff run should silence the critics.
Yeah, I would agree the mute button should be on all of those critics because Kobe put together another amazing performance tonight. He's proved throughout the regular season and playoffs that he is the most skilled and determined player in the world right now.
And let's go down to the floor where Ernie Johnson is alongside Kobe Bryant.